G'day guys and gals, so last one for the day and last one for the event, BH-8 challenge mode. The map condition is deployment limit down 2, so we're down 2 operators, down 2 deployable operators I should say. And I tried this a lot of ways, I got close a lot of times, and the only way I could get it to work was with 2 6 stars. So we've got Courier and Scavenger, just 2 regular vanguards. Actually, I might swap out Scavenger. I know. Let's have a quick look at something. Yeah, I'll use Myrtle instead. So we'll use Courier and Myrtle. Myrtle because I'm going to be yanking her out straight away. And because she'll give me more deployment points, so that's perfectly good. 2 healers, 1 AoE. I'm using Perfumer for the map-wide AoE heal that she does. And Silence for the drone. Again, because I want some versatility with where I can throw heals around it. I will probably need that versatility. Blaze with skill 2. Yafyella with skill 3. Now, Army is just here as sort of a reserve caster in case anything terribly wrong happens to Yafyella. And I desperately need another caster. Lapland with skill 2, and Lapland will be tanking or in a tank position. Utage with skill 2. Gravel with skill 2, obviously Gravel's just going to be catching. Anything that decides it wants to run through. Obviously you can replace Gravel with Red, skill 1. Blue is going to be tanking archer shots, so she'll be stunned quite a fair bit of the time, but outside of that, we're using her skill 2 so we can get as much AoE out of her as possible. And Thermite for one particular batch of enemies, which clusters up and can cause a bit of an issue if you leave them hanging around. So Thermite's going to take care of that whole little group. Outside of that, this is going to look really bad, and I haven't found a way to make it look any better than this or any simpler. I've tried for a long time. So Myrtle's going to come in first, and Courier is going to go in second. So Courier just above. And we're going to use Myrtle's skill as soon as we can. Deploy Lapland in front of Myrtle. Perfumer facing up. Then we're going to deploy Yafyella just here. Again facing up. Then we're going to use Myrtle's skill one more time. Blue poison here for the last slot. And after this, we're going to yank out. And we're basically just letting this run its course at this point in time. So now I'm going to deploy Blaze, now that this guy's run his course, and we are going to be hitting him. So we're going to wait until he gets about below Yafyella, maybe this next cell over. And then we're going to use Yafyella's skill. Now, I'm sort of expecting him to run away. I'm not on much health, believe me. But if he gets away, I'm not too fussed. Blaze will tidy him up fairly simply. So there he goes. And now I'm going to deploy Silence here. Blue poison skill. And that's fine. So just be mindful of that. If you find that you've got some leaks here with that particular enemy, then just use Yafyella's skill a little bit earlier. It's really not a huge drama, but now we should get our second bully and the Rat King himself. And the ideal goal is to get Blaze's second skill active before the Rat King comes out. That's the ideal goal. So here comes the next bulldozer. Top up Blaze. This is the little batch that I said I was a bit worried about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Thermite out now and use Yapyala's skill. Thermite will take care of pretty much everything because of the fragility debuff. Now, we can be a little concerned about this guy here. It's really up to you guys how you feel that your operators are going to cope. Obviously, my Blaze is cutting through it fairly well, so I'm not too concerned. The only thing I really need to worry about is watching health. So, just going to pop down another drone just to make sure that everything's going well. The Rat King is doing bad damage to Perfuma now, so I'm going to use Perfuma's skill just to keep her topped up. Just until the Rat King starts moving down here where he will start attacking Yapyala. Now there's a very high possibility Yapyala will go down. Obviously I'll do my best with Silence's drones to make sure that Yapyala stays alive, but there is absolutely no guarantees. At this point in time though, I'm expecting leaks from just here. Just simply because of how things are playing out. So, yep, there's a leak. And squeeze. Yep, it's cool. Saved Yapyala. So we've got a single leak. That's not too bad. We'll probably get a second leak, but again, like I said, that's not too bad. Because Blaze will tidy them up nicely. Perfuma's skill again, just to keep everybody topped up. And then we're going to use Yapyala's skill to make sure everything else goes down. And that's it. So we got to leave, at this point in time, that was Yapyala that just went down there, but that's okay. Like I said, I was expecting it to happen. At this point in time, we need to leave Blaze, Silence, Perfuma, and Blue Poison on the field. Lapland will obviously be tanking, and Yapyala just went down. So what we're going to do now is we're going to wait until the Rat King moves up a little bit more. I'm going to use these drones if I have to help. And so now he has more or less reached. I want him in. There we go. So Lapland started attacking. So now I'm going to deploy Utage in first. There goes his shield, and now his health will just get chipped well down. And so from here, we're basically just looking at what we can do. So Utage has just run out, so now we're just going to deploy in Armia. Because as I said, I can't yank anything else out. So I've just lost Lapland, so that's not a drama. So cycle some more skills, drop Gravel in just to keep tanking. Now the Rat King will just do another loop. This is his final loop, so he's on his way out, but this is where we're at the moment, so that's it. Now, obviously, Yapyala's back up, so if he still had a fair chunk of health left, I would redeploy Yapyala and use Yapyala's skill when it came up. But otherwise, that's it, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't get it any cheaper than that with the 2 6-stars, but hopefully you have one or the other and you can borrow a friend's other one. And yeah, I hope that helps, guys. So if it does, please like and subscribe, and feel free to check out my Twitch as well.